Good morning. We are here on the scene of a critical crash involving a school bus. Just a terrible looking crash here. This is near Whitten and Reese Road. As you can see behind me, this vehicle is torn apart. It just, makes you wonder whether or not this driver is going to survive. We are waiting to get more information about the driver that was transported. Thankfully, this bus full of children, they were able to get off the bus. There were no injuries with the children. I just spoke with one of the students that was headed to Cape Bond Middle School. She tells me that they were all cooperative. They helped each other get off the bus this morning. They were at a bus stop picking up students here from the apartment complex behind me, and all of a sudden they heard a big crash, an impact at the back of the bus. So I'm going to turn my camera around to show you the damage here of this crash. But again, you just have to think about your thoughts and prayers involving this car that struck the back of the bus. So this is the vehicle. It's a Nissan SUV, and you can see car seats here. There's one car seat on top of the vehicle, and it looks like the Memphis Fire Department had to work to cut someone out of this vehicle. But again, not a very good situation in regards to just looking at the damage of this vehicle. The school bus is here. Students and parents, the lighting is kind of off because the sun is facing us right now, but you can see all of the debris on the road. Memphis firefighters have shut off this end of Whitten Road and Appling, and they are in the process of trying to put together exactly what happened. But this is a very nasty crash. Again, it looks like the driver had to be cut out of this SUV, this Nissan SUV. And you can see where it struck the back of the bus. Students tell me that the car struck the back of the bus as they were getting on. The bus was stopped. This Durham school bus here for Shelby County Schools. Students were headed to Cape Bond Middle School. And they say they were getting on the bus. Everyone was getting settled. They had about 2 or 3 more stops to go. So it was a pretty full bus. And then this vehicle struck the back of the bus. So not sure what the driver was doing. But this damage is pretty bad here. And you see the glass and debris all over the ground. It makes you just worry about the driver, as well as if there were any children inside of that vehicle. You can see another car seat on top of the vehicle. I'm not sure how that got up there, but 2 toddler seats, and the back of this bus damaged just over in the left side. But we don't have the condition for those who are asking about the driver. We're working to get the condition of the driver. We don't know, how serious their injuries were. They could have walked away, not sure. But we do know that they were transported to the hospital. No students were actually transported on an ambulance, but rather many parents who were concerned, they went ahead and drove their students just to be checked out. But we spoke to a student who tells us that she helped a lot of the other students to get off of this bus. So authorities, investigators, Durham School. I just talked to a safety and training supervisor who is here on the scene, and they are working to reconstruct exactly what happened. And we're going to go live on WMC Action News 5. We have a 9:26 cut-in during the Today Show. So follow us right now. You can follow me on Instagram, on Facebook, on Twitter for updates, as well as we're going to go live here in just a moment on your television screens on WMC TV 5. And if you're watching online, you can go to WMCActionNews5.com. As you can see, there's an apartment complex right here. Many parents kind of standing around wanting to get the very latest on what happened. Good morning to everyone who is joining us. Tempest, Lauren, Julius, Nicole, Edward, Henry, Winsong, Liz, Betty, and Laura. Thank you so much for joining us here on Facebook. If anyone else is just joining us, this is an accident, a critical crash here at Whitten and Reese Road, where there was a SUV, a Nissan SUV here that slammed into the back of a school bus, a Durham school bus. So keep everyone in your prayers. The students are okay. We're working to find out the condition of that driver, if they had any children with them, because you can clearly see several car seats here on the scene. And again, I'm going to have to go so that we can get ready for the cut-in. Ahmad, this is at Whitten and Whitten at I'm forgetting where I am. Whitten and Reese Rd. Yes, kind of on the corner. You know, you're almost in Bartlett. You're in the city of Memphis. Whitten and Reese Rd. So we'll bring you the very late. Again, we're here on the scene, and I'm going to get ready to do a cut-in for television, and then we will give you an update on what's happening, and also work to learn more from the Memphis Fire Department and ambulances about the condition of this driver.